I gotta do this. This is the only way to find out about my real parents. Hello? I need to speak with Mr. William Price. It's urgent and it can't wait.
Olivia waited for a response, but the silence stretched endlessly.
Hello?
Does your boss know you're making calls to me, Miss Smith?
It has nothing to do with him. I called to schedule a meeting to discuss the other matter.
The other matter. Miss Smith, need I remind you that the man leading the lawsuit against your biggest client, Ethan Clark, is me.
It's nothing related to the case, so no one has to know.
Us meeting could have severe legal consequences, Miss Smith. But if you still want to, then fine, I'll send you my address. Just remember, don't waste my time.
After the call ended, Olivia let out a huge sigh of relief. Later that evening, while preparing dinner, an unexpected knock on the door echoed through her home.
Who is it?
It's me, Liv. Open up.
Hanna, why didn't you tell me you were coming?
I wanted to surprise you. It's been a while since we had our catch-up sessions. I want to know everything that has happened since our last session. And I brought wine.
Olivia smiled as Hanna settled on the couch, pouring wine into 2 glasses. Taking a seat beside her, Olivia sipped her wine and began recounting everything that had happened.
Let's start with the trip you took with your cheater ex-husband.
It was okay. Yeah.
Okay? Liv, you're not helping. Fill me in on everything.
Okay, I'll be honest. The trip was great, actually. We met old friends, the business proposals were good, and we even flew Ethan's private plane.
Ethan has a private plane now? Wow, being a cheater got him somewhere, it seems.
Anyway, I'm meeting William Price this week.
Whoa! Now that's huge! How are you feeling?
Honestly, I've never been this nervous before.
You've got this, Liv. You're gonna find out everything you can from William, and even if it isn't enough to find your parents, you will find another way. You're gonna figure out about your parents, okay?
Thanks, Hanna. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Olivia hugged Hanna tightly before Hanna left for home. 2 days later, she arrived at the address William had given her. To her surprise, she found herself standing in front of a rundown brick building in a rough part of town.
Did he give me the wrong address? Is he setting me up? I'll take my chances.
You've made it. Come on in. I figured since I was meeting with opposing counsel, I shouldn't do so at my office. That wouldn't look well for my lawsuit against your client.
So, you have another apartment for your secret meetings?
I have many apartments for my secret meetings, Miss Smith. But this apartment is less of a secret. This is where I grew up.
As William spoke, Olivia glanced around the apartment, noticing black and white photos hanging on the walls. They depicted a young William from his childhood. William signaled Olivia to sit.
I wanted to keep this place so I would remember where I came from and I wouldn't be blinded by success. Would you like some coffee or tea, Miss Smith?
I'm sensitive to caffeine. It'll keep me up all night, so tea would be fine.
The same is the case with me. So I drink tea mostly. Oolong tea, to be specific. It's my favorite.
It's, my favorite too.
William brought 2 cups of tea from the kitchen and placed them on the table. As he picked up his cup, Olivia noticed he was left-handed, just like her. She wondered how similar they are, but she quickly brushed aside those thoughts.
I'm looking for the truth about my birth parents. I think you can help me find it.
And why do you think so?
A few weeks ago, I met with a woman named Nancy who had a son that went to school with my mother Cheryl and my aunt Stephanie. Nancy told me that her son's name was David Abbott.
You're too smart for your own good. You should be careful.
William sat directly in front of Olivia, his expression tense and unyielding.
Yes, my real name is David Abbott, but I prefer to go by William now. And back then, Stephanie was the love of my life. People tried to convince me that it was just a high school crush, but I knew that I would never love anyone like I loved your aunt.
What can you tell me about my mom and my aunt?
That all of the sweetness Stephanie had, your mom made up for in sourness. She never liked me, considered me low class.
What happened to Stephanie?
A terrible, terrible thing. It was my fault. You need to leave.
But
Leave now!
Olivia rose to her feet and walked toward the door. Before leaving, she glanced back at William.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Price.
The next time we meet, we will be in the courtroom, Miss Smith. Good luck.
After the secret meeting with William Price, Olivia couldn't shake off how similar he felt to her. The next day at the office, her mind kept replaying the encounter, trying to catch any details she might have missed.
Good morning, Olivia.
Good morning. You really don't have to knock, you know. You're my boss.
I didn't want to be rude. Anyway, are you busy? Can I come in?
Of course, Matthew. Please come in. I'm not busy.
Great, because we need to talk.
What is it?
How'd the business trip with Ethan go?
It was good. The new business venture seems like it could be lucrative for the Clark Corporation.
Great. And everything is fine between you two?
Yeah, everything was professional.
Good. That should squash all of the rumors about the two of you in the press. And there's another thing. Price Industries is holding a large industry expo soon. And I need you and Ethan to attend to make sure nothing underhanded happens.
Okay. This will also be a good opportunity to get more evidence to use in court against the lawsuit.
Exactly. If you need anything at all, let me know. I'll see you later.
At lunch, Olivia and Hanna headed to have lunch at a nearby diner.
It's so great that we work at the same office now. We can even hang out for lunch. Anyway, tell me about William Price.
Olivia detailed every moment of her meeting with William Price to Hanna.
So, does he or does he not know about your parents?
He either doesn't know anything about them, or he doesn't want me knowing anything about them.
Here's 2 cups of coffee for you both.
I, ordered tea.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. I'll just bring in the tea for you.
William and we've got a lot in common. If he wasn't on the other side of Ethan, we would have gotten along pretty well. What if William Price is my father?
What? He could be your father?
William Price's number was the only clue in my adoption folder.
Liv, if you think he's your real dad, you're gonna have to prove it. And the only way to prove it would be through a DNA sample. But after your last meeting, I doubt he'd want to see you again.
So what to do?
We'll steal it, Liv.
Stealing anyone's DNA is illegal, but to steal the DNA of one of the most powerful men in New York City? That's a death wish.
Come on, you're not trying to sue him for inheritance or something. You know where he lives? We can go there right now and go through his trash can. You have no idea how much hair you can find there.
Okay, let's do this.
Within minutes, Hanna drove Olivia to the address, and soon they stood outside the run-down brick building.
I didn't expect him to have a place like this.
It's where he grew up. Hanna, is this a good idea? We could go to jail for this. I don't think we should do this. I could lose my job. Without my job, I can't support my twins.
Without another word, Hanna walked to the trash can and pulled out the bag.
If there's ever an investigation and the cops come looking for evidence, then they'll find my fingerprints, okay? Now, get in the car. Let's get out of here.
Olivia hugged Hanna tightly, grateful for such a supportive friend. Meanwhile, across town at the playground, Agent Green vigilantly watched Olivia's twins play.
They're such beautiful children, aren't they?
Can I help you?
No, but I can help you.
I think you've mistaken me for someone else, ma'am. I'm in no need of help.
Oh, come on. How much do you make? I can help you with a good sum for something in return. What do you say?
What are Mrs. Clark's true intentions, and will she succeed in manipulating Agent Green? Will Agent Green successfully protect Olivia's twins from Mrs. Clark's sinister intentions? Or will he give in? Is William Price Olivia's real father, or was it just a misconception?
Hi, Olivia here. Please click on the link in description to listen to the full audio series. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.